Okay, there goes his arm. Ow. His dick skittered away. Face grip. The fuck? By the bony grasp of the what? Okay, we're not reading this any further. Okay, what the fuck? What the fuck is going on? Okay, I'm dead. How's it going, everyone? This is Gale Hall Gaming, and welcome to Fear and Hunger 2 Termina. I was super excited to get into this one after finishing up Fear and Hunger 1. If you missed the finale for that one, it should have been up last Saturday, so go check that out. I will say with this one, in the last series that we had, Fear and Hunger 1, there was a certain mod pack. I forget who made it. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. If I can find it, I will put it in the description down below. But they did an immersive censorship mod where like all the censorships made sense in universe. Like I've gone back and I played it without the censorship, and in particular the guards just had like a longer skirt in order to censor them. So this one doesn't have any mods like that to my knowledge. So instead we're just going with a simple censorship mod from a Dark Raccoon, where it's just like dark splotches over anything that might need to be censored. But anyway, let's go ahead and get right into it. Once again, we are going into this completely blind. I've not watched any videos on this whatsoever. Okay, so immediately picking our character. Ex-soldier. Having fought in the war since he was 13, ex-soldier excels at range combat and has great aim with most... Hold on, there are firearms now? Hold on. Okay, that might be tempting. Occultist focuses on the creative use of the otherworldly powers. While not as strong with harmful and offensive skills, her abilities are no less impressive when used properly. The doctor's skill set is mainly focused in curing different status ailments and analyzing the possible weaknesses in enemy anatomy. The mechanic is adept at crafting her own makeshift weapons and traps. Along with mechanical skills, she also understands more complicated machinery. Contrary to other priest beliefs, yellow mages don't dedicate their lives to worship. Yellow mages use otherworldly powers only to their own benefit and to further their own agenda. The botanist's knowledge covers a wide variety of plants and herbs. She can create mixtures with strong healing properties, or alternatively she can use her knowledge to create potent poisons. Life in an underground boxing ring has taught the boxer how to deal with opponents barehanded. The boxer excels at close quarters combat. Having covered wars, coups d'etats, and other disasters, the journalist has picked up various skills to help her survive. Persuasion skills definitely not being the last on the list. And so, in Fear and Hunger 1, we went with like a mage. We went with like the Dark Priest, we went with Enki. So I'm between these two, because I like having magic. I'm between the Occultist or the Yellow Mage. Honestly, I'm leaning Occultist. Because one thing I've learned in Fear and Hunger is, granted there are very impressive offensive magic available, but the thing that will save you is the magic you can use in the field. Like transmutation in the first game made it so I basically had infinite mind and hunger, making the whole game a lot easier. Necromancy allowed me to bring in allies even when all the other ones had died. I had killed Kahara, Dars had died to an infection, and I was still able to get a full party. So I think I might go Occultist here. Yeah, I think so. Let's go her. And her name is Marina. We aren't going to change the name because I feel like it'd be a little weird if we went with this character and named ourselves Kevin, so... Or Gale Hall. Easier mode. Fear and Hunger mode or Masochism mode. We're going Fear and Hunger. We always go... Whenever I play a game, I always start on the neutral difficulty. Skip that. No, we're not skipping the character history. The soothing sound of the rail tracks. You're not used to such peaceful and tranquil atmosphere. You can't help but let your mind wander. You reminisce what has led you to this point in life. You were born into the Church of Almer. For many generations... God damn it, we were a church kid. For many generations, your lineage took part in the most wicked of rituals only to appease the gods of a forgotten age. The life of a dark priest is a cruel one, even if modern times overlook the most archaic and ancient rites. A dark priest's life begins and ends in full dedication to the older gods. There is no place for self in the church. Your mother had different plans for you. She didn't want you to go down the path that would befall to every firstborn son in church. So when she finally let your father know of your birth, she told him a daughter was born to the household. Oh, so Marina is male. Interesting. You were dressed accordingly. Your distant and often absent father didn't get wind of the official nature of things, or he just denied what was in front of his face. In either case, the subject was never brought up. Oh, sorry, I clicked out of my tab. There we go. As you grew a bit older, you didn't question this either. Everything felt natural this way, so who cares? You grew up at the churchyard in the city of Prehevil. You started your religious studies at a fairly young age. You were given an option to choose which studies you would pursue, something completely unheard of if you had been a firstborn son of a dark priest. Study occultism, alchemy, or blood magic. I feel like occultism is what's gonna give me like necromancy. Let's go that. Learned engrave. You proved out to have great talent as an occultist, and slowly even the Holy City of Vatican and their Ministry of Darkness heard about your feats. You were offered a scholarship at the Vatican City to further educate yourself. You took the position without hesitation. Just the idea of getting away from your condescending and stuck-up father was enough to make the decision, not to mention the obvious benefits the Vatican City would have to offer. Your hometown wasn't exactly a bustling metropolis. Your mother was very proud of you, she always was. Your father, on the other hand, seemed jealous of you. Your father had always been antagonistic toward you and your pursuits. You were not sure if it had something to do with your origin or if there was something else left unsaid. At the Ministry of Darkness, Vatican City, in the initiation ceremony, all the new students would have to choose an older god that they'd let inside them. Who did you choose? Oh, there's new ones! Grogaroth, Sylvian, and Almer were like the previous game, but now we got the Moon God, Venushka, and the God of Fear and Hunger. Last time we went Sylvian because that like gave me healing magic. This time I like I said, I don't even know who do I want to pick? Because these three, I don't even know what the fuck they do. The Moon God, Venushka, and the God of Fear and Hunger. I think maybe God of Fear and Hunger might be like renaming the God of the Depths, if I had to guess. Because that was the fourth option that I didn't pick and never really figured out what was going on there. All I know is that it gave me mastery over insects in my starting. Gorgoroth is also who gives you necromancy. Let's go Gorgoroth. Your affliction, not affinity, affliction with the said god grew greatly. Everything was going well with your studies until one day you got a letter from home. It was written by your father. This is very strange. You didn't have any contact with him since your departure. The letter told that your mother had passed away. The words were cold and without sympathy. You tried calling your home, but the telephone exchange couldn't connect to any phone in the Prehevilian era. You had a suspicion that your father had something to do with this. He had always been too obsessed with the blood magic, and you had learned that there were too many rites that demanded the blood of your loved ones to work. There was no other way. You had to prepare for a trip back home to Prehevil. How did you prepare for the travel? Probably stock up on medical goods, because I feel like we're gonna be able to find food fairly easily if we're just going to a town. 2 blue vials and a cloth fragment. Alrighty then. How long has it been? It feels like a lifetime since you left the town. Save character history, yes. Skip the intro? No. Well, quit trying to make me skip shit, game. Whoa. Hello, little girl. Why are you making pentagrams on the floor? I feel like someone was watching you while you slept. Well, doors to the previous cabin is locked from the other side. Looking through the window of the cabin seems pitch black. The door won't open, seems to be locked from... Why are we locked in? Curly-haired man. Excuse me. No answer. Okay, he's just ignoring me. Okay, no, everyone's ignoring me. Cloth fragment. Alright, that's pretty useful. Good, like, makeshift bandages. A pamphlet, pile of suitcases. Okay, we can't really do anything with those. Oh, we're allowed into this cabin, though. Hello? Okay, well, there's my proof that guns are in the game. 303 ammo. Find a piece of chalk. Okay. Well, suitcases. Something feels... Oh. Oh, yeah, something definitely feels off. What the hell is going on here? Yeah, there's something off here. And apparently, Marina doesn't feel like searching any of them, though. It's a little butterfly. Workshop. This place is not the train anymore. There's the censorship mod, by the way. Janitor. You. I've been looking for you everywhere. Just where did you think you ran off to? Don't you understand the hurry we're in? I don't understand. The eyes of the engineer bulge out from the sockets as his expression intensifies. No one expects you to. You are a stupid fucking human after all. Now get your ass back to the workbench. Jesus. This is your last chance. Next time it's punishing time. What am I supposed to do? What? You're supposed to assemble new cubes, of course. As for how, figure it out yourself. If you're not capable of that much, you're beyond hope and useless in every sense of the word. Why does he look... Oh god, his back is peeled out. This is literally a Cenobite. What you googling at? There's nothing to see here. Eyes on the cubes. Work or I'll rip those eyes out of your pretty face. Use directional keys to assemble cubes. Okay, so this is like a mini game going on here. The girl in pink is trying to get your attention. Alright, I guess we're following her now. Where do you think you're going? Ah, fuck. A janitor system blocking your way. What all skills do I have? Oh! Oh, hold on. Okay, that's cool. Engrave. Engrave a sigil on a party member. The benefit of the sigil varies depending on the god it belongs to. Historically, sigils were carved on the body, but modern practitioner prefers face sigils. Okay, so we don't have any, like... Okay, first off, we're taking care of that arm. Oh, we start with a knife. That's good at the very least. Ow. Ow. Yeah, we're getting rid of that arm. God. Oh, we are just about dead. What is rev up? Oh, that did a lot more damage. However, oh, they missed. They actually missed. Rev up. Go for the other arm. Damn it. Marina was defeated. I'll teach you to run away. Let's see you dash around like a little... Are you cutting off my leg? I just started the game. Fuck off. Son of a bitch. Now get back to work. Please tell me I didn't start without either of my legs. I'm actually... I don't have any legs anymore. Fuck. Girl, I'm pissed at you specifically. Like, what the fuck? Why did you make me do that? Also, I'm bleeding, aren't I? Yes, I am. Healing, cloth fragment. Use. Fucking bitch. Oh my... Okay, that's a lot of limbs. Someone tells me you cut off my legs not just for that. Where the hell am I? Whoa! Your head hurts. You feel like you're losing your mind. Yeah, this is like the... Yeah, because that right there, that's... Oh, fuck, what was his name? was like the final boss of the last game. Yeah, and then there's the tormented one. What the hell is going on? Whoa. Hey, I got my legs back. Hello? Who are you? Ah, there you are. A mysterious person greets you in a monotonous tone. Got you pulled out from that nasty place. You are going deep into that rabbit hole. To show his goodwill, my master has mended your wounds and tatters this once. What a joy. Now you are safe under the beautiful green hue of the moon. Welcome to the Moon Tower. Well, thank you for getting me out of there. I honestly appreciate it after losing both my goddamn legs. You are welcome. Since our words could not possibly reach my master, I speak on his behalf. And who might my master be? Well, for now, let's just say that he's the delinquent one. Rare, the trickster moon god. And me, you can call me Prehevil. I am just a humble servant of his celestial majesty. You are the dreamer, he is the dream. My master has invited 14 of you to join in this jubilee of cosmic proportions. 14 candidates, but only one true victor. The festival of Termina is upon us. What is this festival of Termina? It is a festival to give you, the humans, a peek to the grandeur and chance to reach for the illustrious heights. The festival to end all festivals. This must all be very confusing to you. I won't burden you with any more information at this very moment. Just head towards the tower. That is all you need to know for now. I will gladly answer questions once you get there. But until that, let us meet again under the moonlight. Creepy ass. Like, I'm thankful. I have my legs back. Was it all just a dream? The train, it seems to have stopped. Am I allowed out now? I don't want to go back the other way. Nope, it's still locked from the outside. Can I come into the out? Door won't open, seems to be locked from the outside. Guess we have to go this way. Still locked. Oh, hello. These are perfectly suited for resting. You just need to clear out the papers out the way first. You find a combat manual and a Prehevil map. Okay, so inventory, books, use. Oh, nice. Okay, so we actually have a map for this place. So this is like the train line. We're somewhere around here. Yeah, this is a big town. It's slightly concerning, honestly. Okay. That is a lot of ground to cover. What about the other one, the combat manual? This manual depicts basics of survival in close combat situations, as well as on the field. The following teachings can be applied to both on the battlefield and in your everyday life. Lesson 1. Strategic Dismemberment. Sever different limbs of the enemy to best subdue their attacks. If the enemy is carrying a weapon, it might be best to deal with that particular limb first. Going straight for the head might seem tempting, but attacking such a guarded body part in the heat of battle might prove out to be difficult. Taking out legs will often rock the balance of the enemy and make them vulnerable for headshots. Lesson 2. Rev up. This is what I was curious about. As the fight goes on, you'll get more revved up naturally, as indicated with your Illuminati points increasing every turn. Use 1 or 2 points to boost your strength, or 3 to add an additional attack. There are also different skills that require rev points. These are mentioned in the skills descriptions. Lesson 3. Devastating attacks. Sometimes the enemy might be preparing for a devastating attack. These attacks cause massive damage or other status ailments that prove out to be insufferable. Most of the time, these attacks are telegraphed somehow on the previous turn and you can see them coming. You can either dodge devastating attacks by guarding, or you can risk it and face the Coin of Judgment. The Coin of Judgment is your last chance in dodging the incoming attack. You can affect your chances by throwing a lucky coin into the mix by holding the shift while you choose heads or tails. Ultimately, your fate will be chosen by the higher powers. Lesson 4, shooting. You can use various different firearms on the field even before initiating a combat encounter to weaken or to kill an enemy before they get to striking distance. Just have a firearm equipped, and ammo with spare, and press shift. The effects of your attack may vary from enemy to enemy. Weaker foes might even get killed from a single hit. Lesson 5, running. Hold shift to run. Running slowly depletes your stamina. If you run out of stamina entirely, you need a short recovery time to catch your breath before being able to run again. If the enemy spots you, will go into tension mode where stamina depletes at an alarming rate. This tense moment will luckily pass by fairly fast. If you have firearms equipped, you can't run. No running and gunning. If you have injured your legs, no running either. There's a lot more to survival. Hopefully these lessons will aid you to get started. Good luck. Good to know. Oh, hello there. Are you going to talk to me now? The man in the suit is talking to himself. He seems to be completely lost in his own thoughts. I'm late already, so late. I guess not. Alright, out we go. Oh, hey everyone. Man with checkered pants, so that must be the best course of action for now. You interrupt the discussion. Oh, hi. You finally woke up. What is going on here? You must be just as clueless as the rest of us. The train left us all here at the outskirts of the city. All the train personnel, everyone, gone. No explanations. This is crazy. Yes, it's a mystery, all right. We decided to stay and wait here for a while. Someone has to come for the train sooner or later. So if you're not in a hurry, I recommend just taking a seat inside and trying to relax. Maybe we could introduce ourselves? Yeah, sure. Hey, I'm Marina. My name is Olivia. Lovely to meet you all. You can call me August. Karen Sower, a journalist on duty. Hey, I'm Henrik. This mystic gentleman over here is Osa. It was Osa, right? He hasn't said a word. I'm pretty sure it was. We were supposed to wake up. Oh, this guy is suspicious as hell. He didn't introduce himself. Before you came out, we were talking about this. You saw a lifelike nightmare before waking up, right? You saw the dream too? Everyone saw the same dream before waking up in the train. The moon, the girl in a pink dress, the festival of Termina. It all felt too real to pass off as just a dream. Not this talk again. We should have asked that army pig, that Bremen pig. He was in way too much of a hurry to leave. I bet he knew something. This smells like a sadistic army experiment. Sounds exactly like something Bremen army would be a part of. They had similar hallucinogens experimented on war prisoners. Now that the war is over, they have to get their guinea pigs elsewhere. I wish I had your capacity and feist, but I really have a hard time believing every conspiracy theory floating around. I'm a journalist. I've covered... I love that the fact that this game makes a ton of references. That right there is Dead Rising. I don't need some flaky eye patched foreigner telling me what's possible and what's not. You haven't seen what I've seen during these past few years. I've covered wars too, you know. All men and women for the past decade or two have covered wars. What's your point again? I've seen my fair share of hallucinogens as a doctor, and I can tell from a first-hand experience that there are no known chemicals that create visions that vivid. Especially visions that are identical with this many people. Wait, hold on. Yeah, these are some of the other playable characters. Like, this is the journalist, that's the botanist, the yellow mage, the doctor. Like, two of these guys don't fit, but you can feel the tension rising between these two people. I take it that we're done here. As much as I'd like it, I don't have time to play happy campers with you people. I have a job to do. Which way is the city? Oh, fuck. Yeah, there's the tower. Fucking Eye of Sauron up there. Look, up there over the forest top. Can you see the tower standing erect in the mist? That tower marks the center of Prehevil. You can hike through the forest to get there. It's not that far away. Oh, this is a big-ass town. Fuck. Alright then. If I see anyone, I'll let them know you guys are waiting here. Have fun finding a scoop from that sleepy town. You know where to find us if anything comes up. What are you going to do? Wait here, I guess. I'm not in a hurry. Day 1. No monologue with the moon. Oh, that's monologue with the moon. Yeah. Nice day, isn't it? A bit foggy. True enough. But it is peaceful in its own right, don't you think? I agree. What brings you here? Nothing much. Twist of fate, perhaps? I'm just passing through. Okay, so I guess we're not getting anything else out of him. I think I should get inside. The mist is creeping in. Can we talk about the dream? Oh, yes, of course. What do you think the dream means? It's got something to do with this place. Because we, like, went to the tower. Everything does feel like a dream, doesn't it? There's an ethereal feel to everything. There's something more. Never mind. This forest creeps me out. Oh, I think the forest bed here is very fascinating. There seems to be all kinds of medical herbs growing around. Can you tell me more about them? Or no, you're just gonna say that. Okay. Good afternoon. It's Kita Tanaka. Good to make your acquaintance. It's really troublesome. What has come of our train trip? I'm not entirely certain on what to do. I have some urgent business at the city. Should I go on foot or wait for the train to continue? I don't know. I feel like if we send him in, he's going to die. So wait at the train. Maybe I'll do that, yes. What is it that you want? What is your story? My story is none of your concern. Besides, I do not wish to bore you with such tedious and dragged-out stories. Your colorful attire got my attention. It is a traditional wear for my kind. I'm a yellow mage. I recognize the clothing. We're not as known to the public as we once were. What business do you have here? Do you think I could have come here for the festival? You know what the festival is? I know about it. The secrets are painted on the wall clear as day. Not as clear as Prehevil Day, of course. It is quite misty here today. Maybe there's some wisdom in that, too. I need to write that down. I said don't go. Okay, why are you going? What? I guess we're going with. I don't want this. I don't want anyone to die, but fucking hell, man. Get some backup. Nice weather for a short hike, no? It's really troublesome what has come of our train trip, especially when you have a big meeting scheduled. Want to travel together? I'm afraid I'll have to refuse your company. I really need to hurry, and I think I'll do my best alone. If you'll excuse me, I really need to hurry now. Well, I don't think we're going to be able to affect that then, so let's just head in here. Oh, that's cannibal stuff, isn't it? Rotten meat on a platter. Take some. There are maggots crawling inside the piece. Find pet pills. Nothing left here. And a carrot. Okay, so we're at least finding food. And also they've finally made it so that the sprites have different... You have different sprites depending on if you search something or not. Nice. An egg. A meat pie. Okay, I remember that being one of the better food items back in Fear and Hunger 1. Another one. Jeez, okay, they're being generous at the start of the game. That makes me almost more concerned. Jesus, I can't see more than like a foot ahead of me. Oh, green herb. You're not entirely sure what this plant is. Is it poisonous or not? Maybe it's better to leave it. Oh, I guess I can't pick up herbs. I guess that would be why you'd need a botanist then. Huh. Oh, got a path here. Kind of just running around. I'm assuming pick up penny bun. Oh, so you're fine with mushrooms, but herbs, you draw the line. Got it. Okay, doesn't look like there's anything else around here, so we can probably just move on. But yeah, arguably, mushrooms are more dangerous to eat if you don't know what they are. So I don't know why our character is just hunky-dory with those. Outskirts of Prehevil. An eerie silence fills the air, devoid of any life. Hi, Tanaka. What's up, buddy? What is that? What on earth is going on? They're dead. Oh, fuck. A hacked off arm. Hacked off leg. Oh. Empty bucket. Looks like it fell over on its own. There is a ritual circle in here. You could draw something on here with chalk. Unfortunately, we don't have anything we can draw. I assume, like, we can, like... I'm assuming those are, like, the ritual circles from before. They're dead. This is horrible. Should we report about this to someone? The local police? I agree we should probably report it to someone. However, I don't know if there's going to be any police left. Prehevil Old Town and the Maiden Woods. Okay, nothing up here. This place is freaking... Oh, they finally had a diagonal movement too. Thank God. Like, Fear and Hunger 1 is like all grid-based. And Eerie Sounds feels... Yeah, we get it. It's quiet and creepy. Oh, fuck. Let's avoid that for now. Termina is upon us! The well seems dark and deep. You can urge to jump. Nope, we're not jumping down wells. Oh, no, he saw me. Hi there, buddy. Okay, this mushroom is definitely poisonous. If it, yeah, Fly Amanita, that is poisonous as hell. Yeah, how's it going? I don't want to fight you. We're just going around you. It's a black goat there. Find a tomato. We're gonna loot this man's house. Find paprika. Something sticky and yellow seeping from the inside that makes the refrigerator door suck. Open it with force. A terrible stench oozes from the inside. You find a white vial. Why do I feel like he just came back inside? Yeah, nothing there. Why is the basement chained? Sir, why is your basement chained up? What are you keeping in your basement? No electricity, so TV's not useful. Veggie pie. Alright. We're gonna find out what's down there later. For right now, let's check upstairs. Oh, this is... I guess this isn't his house. There's a lone candle here. I guess we can't pick that up. What's in here? Just a bed? Check the bookshelf for anything interesting. You find the Alchemilia Volume 1. That, if I remember correctly, is the book that teaches you how to make potions. The Basics of Alchemy, Alchemilia Volume 1. The effects of different herbs and plants are listed here. Blue. Blue herb has healing properties that often are rubbed against open wounds and injuries. The effects are almost immediate. Green herbs are commonly used to open wounds and prevent infections. Red herbs have little to no effect on their own, but when used together with other herbs, they have a boosting effect. Lavender. The smell of lavender can be used to ease anxiety and fear. It is also said to keep bees away. Blue plus red is greater healing. Green plus red is antidote for mild poisons. Blue and blue is blue vial. Okay. Random junk around the table. Looks like someone has stayed here recently. Among the rubbish you find woodsman's letter. Woodsman's letter. The beast has entered this house. It is not my property any longer. The beast took my wife. It took my dignity. It took my faith. If it wasn't the full moon, I would let it take my life as well by my own hand. So he's afraid of the full moon? Also, what the hell is down here? The basement seems to be heavily locked up with a specific key. Okay, so I have to kill him to get down. Okay. Do I even want to attempt this? First off, let's figure out what... Because we have skills. Engrave. Which sigil would you like to... Oh, I guess we don't know any sigils. Okay. We're just going to have to figure that out later. There's a lone goat here. It seems to be minding its own business, completely ignoring your presence. Give it I have a carrot. Give it a carrot. The goat eats a carrot without any festivities. It still doesn't acknowledge your existence. Well, fuck off then. Alright. Here I am trying to be... You know what? Fuck it. We're going to try and kill him. The woodsman approaches... Sir, put some pants on. There's a silent rage in his eyes. A sense of terror fills the air. Hold on. I don't want to start a fight. Your words aren't in vain. The woodsman is clearly out for blood. Alright, let's get rid of the arm with the axe. Ow. I'm immediately losing an arm. Lovely. Okay, there goes his arm. Ow. His dick skittered away. Face grip. The fuck? By the bony grasp of the append... What? Okay, okay, we're not reading this any further. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck is going on? Okay, I'm dead. Yeah, you're just gonna keep attacking me. Got it. Great first run, ladies and gentlemen. Fucking hell. Okay, so maybe the occultist is not the play, because holy shit is she weak in combat. Who do I play as then? I don't know. We'll figure that out next time. Hell of an impression though. Next time, I'll pick whoever I'm playing as, and we'll go through like the intro off screen, and then we'll like pick it back up when we come back. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching this episode of Fear and Hunger Termina. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. Go check out some of my other videos. I have a ton of content on various RPG games, such as Darkest Dungeon, Fear and Hunger 1, of course. We played through that blind, got the D ending. But regardless, thank you all so much for watching this one. Have a good day.